Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, December 1st, 2021. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Hump Day, everyone. It is the first trading day of December, so we will have a monthly market outlook later on this afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. Central. Use the Zoom link in the description below to join me for that webinar event. It is a free event, so please share the news here and get others to come out to the event. If you cannot come out, it will be recorded and posted at a later time. We will be talking stocks, futures, crypto, a lot of great stocks here to keep an eye on for the upcoming month and quarter ahead, and we'll talk about all of those. So join me later on today at 4 o'clock p.m. Central for our December monthly market outlook. All right, here's a look at the ES in the daily time frame. One thing you'll see right here, a day down, a day up, a day down, a day up right now is the current pattern, and this has occurred after kind of a breakdown here. A little bit of a rounded behavior that's played out here, a higher high failure right there, lower highs, and everything continues to show modest signs of weakness. Now, one thing here from a pivot range perspective, month over month, this is last month's pivot range. This is this month's pivot range. It is higher, but the close was lower for the month yesterday. That is a higher value with a change of bias, which means the first push into the pivot range early this month likely to be seen as a selling opportunity for a shot at this black line and through it, which is the previous month's low. So right now the initial idea is, given how this has played out over the last month, any pullback here could be seen as an early selling opportunity for another push down. Now again, this market has been very quick to rebound after each and every pullback. So even if we did pull back, there may be an opportunity here to find a rejection on the low and reverse it back up. So we'll continue to watch this here, but again, keep an eye right there, 46.30 on these highs up here today. If price starts to fail in that zone or can't get really through it, we have some overhead resistance that could come into play that could push this thing back down by the end of the day. Here's the NQ. The NQ also seen kind of a down a day, up a day type of price action here over the last 5 to 6 days. Down, up, and now back up. Inside day, narrow range. 6 days developing, 5 days locked in. So if we go over here to 6 days, not quite compressed, but very narrow overall. I mean, here it is compared to the average, 72%, so it's about 7% off of being compressed, but it is clearly building some energy here for the next move. Is it up? Is it down? Clearly, whenever this thing is ready to move, we'll see a push out of this range that could trigger the initial wave of energy out of this range. So if we close higher here today or Thursday, that could trigger a continuation up. If there's some sort of significant failed high above 16.4, 16.450, that could lead to a downside move as well. So right now, building energy, still a very bullish uptrending market. There is a little bit more pullback that could be seen, which could then in turn be a buy opportunity up ahead. Previous month's low could be the level to watch in that case. Let's take a look now at crude oil. Crude oil right now up about 2.6% today. This is a pullback after yesterday's selling pressure. You can see right here we've dropped off the highs of the day, a double top up there, and a drop away from those 69.50s. Basically, it's a day that looks very similar to this day back here, where you had a major selling pressure the day before, and now you have kind of a pullback type of day here. Same type of price action as we continue to drill lower. 65.02 was hit right there, 65.02. That is the key range low. We talked about that as being a target if 75.52 gave way. Giving way here opened up 70.27 and 65.02, something we talked about last week, and that came into play right away. So great move there. Are we now going to stay between a 75.50 and 65, or do we continue to drill down? 65.02 will continue to be a big level for this market. Lastly, taking a look at gold futures here. You'll see gold up about almost 0.9% here. This one also trending downward after rejecting prices above 1840. Nice little rejection up here, 1880. Narrow range suggested a 100-point move. Boom, there's your 100-point move to 1780, and now prices continue to chop around 1790, which has been an area where price has been comfortable chopping around lately. Given the downtrending price action, the expectation is for more weakness. 1760 could be ahead, whether it's later today or likely over the next couple of days. If this thing can't find acceptance back above 1800, we're likely rolling back towards 1760 very soon. All right, that is it for now. Please join me later on this afternoon for our monthly market outlook at 4 p.m. Central using the link in the description below. Looking forward to seeing you then. Take care, and I'll see you in the trader room.